what's the value that you've seen in bringing angel investors, right? When you're picking an angel investor, how do you go about and say, this is the guy I want, right? And, I'm happy to kind of start off with a couple of stories that, I've been around. One is Motor Exchange, right? Vinay, who's the CEO, comes from the auto trade, but when he started the company, he got, Austin Legon, who's the CEO of CarMax, which is the largest used car business in the world, online used car business in the world. He got one of the senior team members from Auto Trader and got Rajan Mehra, who was running eBay India at that time, as the internet kind of guru on the angel panel, if you will. There's another good friend here, Rajat Goyal, who runs a company called IQ. And he had another interesting stab at it. He got in 5 people. One was, his free marketing consultant. One was his free PR consultant. So he basically said, I'm not going to pay you for your services. Why don't you pay me for your services? But would love to get the views of the panel and then some of the entrepreneurs in the audience around, what do you look for when you get an angel investor in? What should you expect to get from angel investors?
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to hear the views of people who actually got angel investing. But my sense is that angels are essentially friends and family. And, in the end, you have to go to the person who trusts you the most, whether it was your boss, a rich relative, or parents, or whoever. Because in the end, only someone who trusts you will be able to fund you at that earlier stage where you have absolutely really nothing much to show. As I think Alok said, one of the ways to think about it is to look at the skill sets of the people involved and try and see if you can get people who complement you, because typically most of us are somewhat good or experienced at one thing. And if you can find people who can, complement you and provide almost free advice, it's not free, it'll be very costly in the end if things work out, but I think it's well worth it. So I think with that, I'll give it to Satish.
Sure. I agree with Sarabveer on both domain expertise as well as an angel allocating time, for your venture. I think the most important thing is, making sure there are 2 types of money. I think if you need money, you need to get the money to get your company started. I think that's the last option. To me, I would rather bootstrap, not take anyone's money, as opposed to taking, just money from a silent angel. Because early on, very few times you will have a complete team, in place. So you need someone who is going to complement you, and you need to achieve certain metrics. Credibility also becomes very important. Networking becomes important. You need to hire some more critical people, either as consultants or full-time staff. So I think now, there are several choices. Whether you go to established angel networks in each of the cities, or even some of the business accelerators, where they focus on a domain and then they kind of put you on a path of acceleration. So to me, smart money is very, very important in today's time and age, irrespective of which domain you're going to launch your startup in.
Samir, you had some experiences with angels in companies that you then came and invested venture money in. And what did you look for in those companies, the role that angel played in helping you then take the bet on the company?
So actually, we have many investments where we've come in after an angel has invested. And I think the key point that I would like to make is, we know that a man or woman is known by the company he or she keeps. And similarly, an entrepreneur is also known or defined by the angel investor he has. So we've had mixed experiences. In most of our companies, we've had positive experiences where we think the angel investor, with all the domain and other things that Sarabveer and Satish talked about, brought a lot of value, helped the entrepreneur sharpen his thinking, get his focus right, and show us a unit, a proven model at the time that we came in. So that was a big positive. But we've also had cases where we felt the angel was not a value-added investor. Going forward, we found it difficult to have the angel and ourselves coexisting. And we've had either not invested, or we've had a case where we've actually bought out the angel before getting in.